Cathaoirleach. This afternoon, I would like to lay before you my idea of where Clans of Ireland is going. An organisation that is already reigniting itself after 2 years of virus and caution. Clans of Ireland is ideologically committed to the development of an objective understanding of Ireland's cultural philosophies, as well as the promotion and encouragement of historical research into the ancient culture and traditions of Irish clans and historical families. Modern family names do not necessarily imply association with a clan, a particular clan. A clan involves a kindred group, historically bound together by association with a geographical area, a tuatha. Some of our member organisations who have hitherto been associations of people of their name have begun the process of identifying kindred groups and historical families within their organisations. These groups, large and small, who have established an incontrovertible historical connection with their associated geographical area, are the essence of Irish clans. I offer my congratulations to these groups for their historical accuracy. Clans of Ireland has also a higher purpose than simply uniting historical families and clans. It can serve all the people of Ireland, indeed all Irish people across the globe, by bringing an awareness of our history as a personal that it has a personal relevance for all of us. In my vision of the future of Clans of Ireland, an increasing emphasis will be placed on creating access to and public awareness of source material that you have just heard about, for example, that will be available to researchers, historians, and genealogists, either privately or in libraries throughout the world, wherever there is research into Irish history. We want to promote research into historical reality rather than encouraging emotional elasticity and self-inflating illusion. Clans of Ireland is committed to promoting public awareness of the importance of the historical and cultural material of Ireland through not only our member organisations and in turn through their members, but also through our ambition to become more involved in the publication of relative historical works. We have been involved over the past decade in awarding prizes to the winners of the Chiefs and Clans essay competition in conjunction with the Standing Council of Irish Chiefs and Chieftains, and at the end of each 3-year period, publishing an anthology of the best of these. Much thanks is due to Dr. Catherine Sims of Trinity College for her constant and enthusiastic support, and much praise is due to the Standing Council for its initiation of the project. The next step in this ambition is being developed, and today we announced our intention to republish the great medieval Gaelic genealogical tract, Linia Antiqua. This is a further advance of the Clans of Ireland commitment to historical research, and dare I say, is a massive undertaking, perhaps the greatest undertaking to date in the third of a century of the organisation's existence. I hope that this will come to be publishable to a publishable conclusion later this year. Clans of Ireland is a representative organisation of clans and families that have a historical, identifiable geographic association, irrespective of creed or class. It is non-political, non-sectarian, so that as its chair, while I continue to be astounded by the irrationality that brought about the destruction of the Public Records Office in 1922, I recognize that this destruction of so many historical valuable documents is now of itself part of our modern history, part of the story that produced contemporary Ireland. History is a chronicle of our past, with all of our progress, regress, and congress of opinion that has brought us to where we are today. In looking back over the past half millennium, and in particular of the past 3 centuries, it is clear that the most divisively pervasive facet of our society has been the sectarian division and mistrust. It may sound simplistic in this almost post-colonial international era to consider how brothers in arms and brothers in blood who fought beside each other for self-determination should so quickly have turned on each other over the terms of the Anglo-Irish Treaty of 1921. Some of us in this room had parents, grandparents, or close relatives who were involved, so that this whole episode is extremely personal to many of us. Yet, it is inexplicable to me that having come to agreement with perceived common foe, they turned on one another, with the result, from a historical research perspective, that much of the state and local records were scattered in the wind. Much of our nation's historical detail was vaporized in a flash of self-righteousness. However, through inspired thinking, science, and multinational cooperation, it has been possible to recreate much of what has been lost thanks to Dr. Peter Crooks and his Beyond 2022 team, including our speaker, Dr. Brian Gearóid. This morning, I was delighted to announce that Clans of Ireland has entered into an agreement of support with this wonderful project. Ní nárth go cur le céile. There is no strength without unity. On that note, I would like to finish by thanking those who participated in this year's summit, particularly those not normally involved with Clans of Ireland, Dr. Gearóid and Dr. Margie. Thank you very much. Our 2 essayists, Daniel Curley and Declan Keenan, for their discourse on their prize-winning essays. Hannah McAuliffe for her insight into the Linea Antiqua project. Bart Connolly and Joseph, his brother, for their excellent tour of Dublin yesterday. Shane O'Kelly for introducing those of you on the video conference to today's conference. Thank you all very much. And again, let me say to my colleagues on the board, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your dedication and support. So any second now, the Aintree Grand National will feature. So I won't delay you for too long. And of course, I thank you all for your attendance. Slán, agus beannacht. Oh, and before I go, just to say, for those of you who are attending the dinner tonight, it will happen up here, unlike on other years, not in the card room. So we will meet for an aperitif in the bar, which I presume everybody knows where it is, at between 7 and 7:30, and then we'll get up here. Michael, do you? Oh, black tie, yes, sorry. Yes, Joseph. We're non-political, as I said. Thank you all very, very much indeed for your attendance.